Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas. Today is day 15. Hopefully, this will be a longer one. Yesterday, I was simply too tired, and also I had videos of people who might not like to have videos of themselves on the internet, so I couldn't post from the party, but it ended quite late. And now, let's go a little bit to the city center, hopefully. So, yeah, join me. So our walk started from the Rocio metro station, and the cool thing about doing it from Rocio is that you can go downhill all the way to the Terreno do Paso, which is the main square. So the thing about Lisbon, it was destroyed in the 1700s by a huge earthquake, but then they have a leader called Marques de Pombal who was assigned the duty of designing the city again. So the city center is pretty much as he planned, and it's beautiful. So this is the main road that goes all the way down to the sea, and we met some Santa helpers there. So there were a lot of girls and boy scouts asking for donations because it's the Christmas season, and if you donate money, they give you some cookies. So we're making our way down. This was around 10 a.m. in the morning, so it's pretty quiet, even though it was a Saturday. But just a couple of hours later, it was completely packed, and even evenings it is now packed because it is beautiful. You can see that they have some parachutes hanging from the windows, and that's because those are the Christmas lights, and it looks beautiful at night. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to go at night this time around, but it was still very pretty to just walk down there. And all the streets in the main roads in the city center have cobblestones, so you should wear appropriate shoes because otherwise you can slip and fall. And here we're trying to make our way, and we stop every now and then because they wanted to take pictures, and also because it was just very pretty and it was extremely sunny, and that is always nice to have because we came from Estonia and Estonia was very gray. Even when we got back, it was very gray and dark, but here we were enjoying the sunlight pretty much. It was a very beautiful day to just walk around. But still, you can see that we are wearing jackets because the temperature was around 12 degrees, so it was a little bit chilly. But after a while, I decided to just take my jacket off because it got very, very warm. You can also see a little bit of smoke, and that's from the chestnuts because you can buy chestnuts which are roasted from these little street carts, and there were a couple of them, and they are very affordable snacks. But since we were flying out that same evening, I decided not to buy just in case I would get sick because of course I'm not used to eat chestnuts anymore. But it's very nice, and the smell was amazing because it's literally chestnuts over a open fire. And in this main road, there are a lot of tiny shops and a lot of cafes, but I wouldn't advise to come eat there because they are more expensive, and there are so many affordable options in the city center. And I will cut in a bit towards a very nice cafe, which was a Scandinavian theme called Higa, and it was amazing, and it was more affordable than all the cafes down here. but still they are very nice and usually extremely crowded in the summer. And you can see that there are a lot of families and people walking. It is because since it was a weekend, it gets very busy very fast. And now we are here in the main city square. We are just below the arch, and you can see the Christmas tree. It was a huge Christmas tree. Again, if you are able to walk the same route in the evening during December, I think it would be amazing because they have all Christmas lights and it's very pretty. And you can see how pretty it is even during the day. And if you get tired because it is very steep to walk around the city center, you can ride one of those tuk-tuks that I just went by. There are also Segway tours, so you have your choice of transportation. So this is the main square, and you can see in the far back that is right next to the sea, and it's very pretty. This is another view, and that's the arch we just walked past. And you can see that there is even people exercising, doing all kinds of normal activities because it's very, very lively all the time. Seagulls, and also we bump into these new kind of tuk-tuks that look like antique cars. So it was very special. And of course, at the far end, you get to see the sea. This singer was amazing. She was singing Amy Winehouse covers. She was just there. So it was a mood. It was a complete mood. After a while, we decided to go walk into the second neighborhood of the old town. And I'm absolutely not flipping the camera. This is how steep it was. And this is the coffee shop we ended up called Higa. I was super full from the breakfast, so I didn't order anything, but they had amazing French toast as you can see here, and the coffee was amazing too. After that, we went to a small flea market. There are several flea markets on Saturdays. Just be mindful of your stuff. And here we found very nice antique prints, and the prices are very affordable. One of my friends got an antique map for 15 euro, and it was over 100 years old. And the price for the antique maps, at least from the seller, are in the back of the map. So yeah, that was a really nice find. This flea market was right next to the Bertrand bookshop, which is in Rua Garret. So it was very nice because you could buy from the bookshop, or you could just go next to the bookshop and get some antiques and some old books from here too as well. But again, those were extremely pretty and well conserved. And as you can see, I wanted to get one of those prints. So you can see I was drawn to this table because they had some fun prints. But I didn't buy anything. Mainly because I worried they would get very wrinkled in my suitcase. And after a morning of walking, eating, and flea market finding, we went to the airport and said goodbye to sunny Lisbon because it was time to go back home to snowy Estonia. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great Sunday.